And yes,
we're winning everywhere. Primary wins for Lampard and all of that.
My new favorite team, Barcelona, also won their match last night.
That's your new favorite team?
Yes, it's my new favorite team.
Okay. So you finally left Arsenal?
Yes, I left Liverpool.
Oh, you left Liverpool?
Yes,
to Barcelona?
Yes.
You're leaving the European champions?
I've left.
Oh, you've left?
It's not.
And you like Barcelona?
Now I'm
Is it because of Griezmann? Because Griezmann joined, you like that guy?
I don't know who is in Barcelona.
He looks nice.
I have my own reasons for liking Barcelona. Please, Massa. Please.
Hey, Manchester United, they are doing a wonderful job.
I hear they
I told you this team has got no future. They were laughing.
I know. And
Jordan Ayew taught them a big lesson. Jordan Ayew.
Yeah, it was very sad.
And a very good weekend. Yes, very sad.
And then Liverpool also won their match.
They have to win their game. Arsenal is always Arsenal. Forget about Arsenal.
They never fail at failing us.
No, they can't. I said Arsenal vs Liverpool. So Arsenal will play. I said it's Arsenal.
It's Arsenal.
They
never fail at failing us.
Anyway, let's get into the Sports Center.
Yeah, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN 4G Plus. For fastest connectivity and highest internet speed, choose MTN TurboNet and Standard Chartered Bank here for good. MTN Momo is celebrating 10 years of making life simple by giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo. And for the month of June, Rebecca Quay was the lucky winner of the Hyundai Grand i10 2019. Keep using your MTN Momo account to build points and win exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs, up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in eCash, or one of the brand new Hyundai cars, including the all-new 2019 Hyundai Santa Fe from now until the end of August. Remember, promo prize winners will only be called with 0244 300 000 to redeem their prizes. You can dial star 120 hash to check your points. Terms and conditions apply. So go on, just Momo it. We day for you everywhere you go. And George Addo Jr.
Here with the Sports Center coming up. Great weekend of football action in the major European leagues, of course, with Chelsea finally recording a first win in the Premier League.
Spreading it in for Pukki, who's goal side. And you know what follows from that? Pukki blinder scores again. 2-2. Abraham might have to go alone here and does brilliantly. Chelsea back in front. A second for Tammy Abraham. And ironically, it comes less than 30 seconds after Norwich's first attempt at goal in this second period.
Same cannot be said of Manchester United as Jordan Ayew and his teammates handed the Red Devils their first defeat of the season.
Headed on by Schlupp, and all of a sudden this could be an opportunity. Jordan Ayew and Crystal Palace with their first attack have scored at Old Trafford to silence the Manchester United fans. It's their first goal of the season. They went Route 1. It paid dividends. That was against the run of play. A penalty to Manchester United midway through. Again United, Martial, James inside the penalty area. Oh, that's a splendid goal. That is a splendid goal from Daniel James, who drills it in low, and Van Aanholt has provided a sting in the tail. It could be a right roll result for Palace.
Spurs lost, but there were wins for Liverpool, Manchester City and Newcastle. More on that to come, of course, in terms of the reactions on the English Premier League. But first, both Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Ashanti Gold have progressed to the next round of their respective competitions in Africa. Ash Gold were first to qualify after beating Agwanangui FC from Equatorial Guinea 3-0 on Saturday to finish their tie 4-1 on aggregate. Now, skipper Shafiu Mumuni scored a historic hat-trick under 10 minutes. Assistant coach of the team, Alhaji Sharif Bambo, lauded Mumuni's amazing performance in the game.
Yeah, Shafi is more important into the team because with his presence, players can play better. And without Shafi, most of the times when you play, you can see that you can't even score. He is one of the best strikers so far we have in Ajgu and even in Ghana. So that is why Shafi is now performing very well.
Ash Gold would now face Moroccan side RS Berkane in the next stage of the competition. Meanwhile, Kumasi Asante Kotoko completed what was a very good weekend for Ghana football as they defeated Nigerian side Kano Pillars 2-0 in Kumasi to end their tie 4-3 in aggregate. Now a goal in each half for the Reds in the next round, and this excites coach Ketil Zachariasen.
I'm quite happy with how the boys did the tactic today. They were quite strong in their belief. We have been talking about it. Can you hear me? The approach, or I've been talking about it a long time now. The show mentality, and everybody who's come here have to follow us and not the other way around.
Skipper Felix Annan, just as his coach, was delighted with the outcome of the game, and you must really save some plaudits for the Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans who failed the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Felix is so excited about that.
Asante Kotoko supporters are the best, and they are the reason why we are always having good performance here. If you could remember, when we came back from Nigeria, I was a bit an incentive that we are called your content because we know Asante Kotoko is not just a club, but it's a family. So we all have to come together if we want to progress as a big club. So it's massive. We are aware of that. And I told the guys that they were really going to come. We can't disappoint all these 42,000 and then let me say millions of people around the world, who support us. So they are a massive part of us, and they are the number 12, which always encourages us to do well and to win for them. So we are glad the day has been good for us, and everybody is happy.
Now, Felix and his colleagues have a tough task. Yes. The next round of the competition as they face Etoile du Sahel of Tunisia. There's definitely more to come on this, but to some other news, and Ghana has finally won its first set of medals at the ongoing African Games in Rabat. Now, on Sunday, 17-year-old Winifred Ntumi won 3 bronze medals in weightlifting. Now, Ntumi picked the bronze medals in both clean and jerk and snatch, as well as the overall bronze medal in the women 45 kg division with a total score of 126. Now, technical director of the weightlifting team, Professor Kyle Pierce, lauded Ntumi for achieving that feat.
I feel outstanding. Not only to see how she performed, and she made every single lift. She did outstanding, but it's great to see the whole of weightlifting in Ghana and see how Ni Oto, also known as Super, has progressed as a coach. She was outstanding. So, the sport is growing, and I hope it continues to grow. And I can't say enough about how well she performed. I mean, she was just on from the first lift and made every single lift and did everything to the best of her abilities and ended up winning 3 bronze medals.
Now in boxing, Omar Abdul Wahid failed to make the medal zone after losing 4-1 to Commonwealth champion Jonas Junias from Namibia in the men's lightweight quarterfinals. His coach Ofori Asari, who was very hopeful of Wahid's chances in this competition, had this to say after the fight.
He's one of our medal, and I know he did his best. Unfortunately for us, the draws didn't favor us. He fought with a Commonwealth gold medalist, and even though I see him putting up the best performance, it's difficult for the judges to give the fight to us as how close the fight was, and that is the most reason I always advocate on. We need to train our officiating officials to get them also on board, because it's like we don't have anybody here, we don't have any official inside there, and the boxers are fighting on their own alone. It's difficult, but we've not given up yet. We are still striving, and we know Obama is go home with some medal.
Let's do the football. Let's do more football here on the Joy Sports Centre. And it was a good weekend for Ghanaian players abroad. Now, Jordan Ayew scored as Crystal Palace beats Manchester United 2-1 at Old Trafford. And his brother Andre Ayew played full throttle in Swansea's 3-0 win over Birmingham in the Championship to keep their fine start to the season. Christian Atsu came on to assist Newcastle's only goal as they defeated Spurs 1-0 at the Tottenham Stadium.
We knew even the fans love this club, and they want the best for the club. So whenever things are going wrong, of course, they have to be upset, but I believe that a lot of people will never expect us to beat Tottenham. They will say our best should be draw, but this is what Newcastle is made of, and this is what the fans are made of, to support this club and fight for this club.
Well, a really, really interesting start to the season there for Ghanaian players. Let's do more from the English Premier League, because we can hear from Black Star striker Jordan Ayew, who scored his first Premier League goal for the season. And also, it was the first Premier League win for Crystal Palace at Old Trafford on Saturday.
We're happy. I think we did a good performance, very good performance. And just need to enjoy the moment, because it's not easy to come in and win at Old Trafford, so it's positive. Obviously, I'm a striker, so I'm happy to score. And me and Christian in corner, we're all together, and we have a good competition, positive. And so, to just come back in this week and score a goal is a good thing for me. But I keep on working hard, so it's good. It's a good thing for me. And like I said, it's just the beginning. Hopefully, there's
Jordan, we can now hear from Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who saw his side miss yet another penalty. This time it was Rashford.
Yeah, well, they scored two and we scored only one. That's a simple fact. We just weren't clinical enough in front of goal, and they scored two very easy goals.
Another missed penalty. Did that have a sort of a mental effect on the team, do you think?
No, I don't. Well, if you score a penalty, that's a different case. If you miss it, that's I don't know how many shots we have, how many chances we've got. Maybe we should have had one, maybe two, or at least one, maybe two penalties extra. 2 games, 2 missed penalties. That's part and parcel of it.
Playing well, FC became winning FC. Chelsea had the first win at Carrow Road. Yes, they managed to beat Norwich by 3-2. Wake Townley Abraham scoring 2 goals. And of course, Mason Mount getting that goal. We can hear from Frank Lampard after his first win in the Premier League.
It feels good because this is a tough place to come. I don't think our performances at times have given us what we might have deserved from the first few games. But today we got what we deserved. We could have won by more. We dominated big parts of the game, created a lot of chances against a very strong side, so I'm very happy with that.
You've put your faith in youngsters. Mason Mount scored again, and Tammy Abraham with his first ever goals for Chelsea. How good does that feel as well?
Yeah, really good. I'm delighted for them, particularly Tammy with recent times, and to come in and get his 2 goals is, there's competition up front, and the youngsters don't get games just because I'm trying to promote youth. They have to do it on merit, and they both did what they did today.
All right, so let's do Liverpool right now. Yes, no problem. Let's just do Liverpool now because Liverpool beat Arsenal by 3-1. Lampard had to deal with the stress of defenders not playing well. So he dished one of the defenders to Arsenal, David Luiz, who performed very well in that light. Anyway, caused problems for Arsenal, and that's 3-1. Liverpool winning there. That's fine. Let's just talk about the other results quickly. Manchester City beat Bournemouth by 3-1. And as you know, Newcastle beat Tottenham Hotspur by 1-0. And that was really good. So Antoine Griezmann, marked his home league debut for Barcelona with his first competitive goals for the club, as Real Betis were all beating in La Liga. There were wins as well for Juventus, PSG, Napoli, but Real Madrid failed to win at home. Joy Sports' Moses Yeboah has more in terms of the results from the weekend's key games.
Well, Juventus captain Giorgio Chiellini gave the defending champions 1-0 win at Parma in the opening Serie A match of the new season, although they were without new coach Maurizio Sarri, who is recovering from pneumonia. Kevin Prince Boateng equalized for Fiorentina in the 65th minute, but Insigne headed the winner for Napoli in a 3-2 win for Carlo Ancelotti's side. Inter Milan take on Lecce later tonight. Robert Lewandowski scored a hat-trick and Felipe Coutinho made his debut as champions Bayern Munich cruised to a 3-0 victory at Schalke for their first win in the Bundesliga this season. Bayern are 2 points behind leaders Borussia Dortmund, who won 3-1 at Cologne on Friday. An Antoine Griezmann double allowed Barcelona to return to winning ways with an emphatic 5-2 La Liga win over Real Betis. Real Madrid were held to a 1-0 draw, and for the 4th attempt, Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid were able to overcome Leganes 1-0. And Eric Choupo-Moting scored a second-half brace, including a sublime solo goal, as title holders Paris Saint-Germain thumped Brave Toulouse 4-0 in their Ligue 1 match.
And that's Joy Sports Moses Yeboah with a wonderful one in terms of what to expect there. And that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. There's more to come here on Joy 99.7 FM and on the show. But remember that at 1:10 p.m. we come away with the sports track where we get to deal with all the issues. Anyway, you're good? You're fine? Your team won?
Yes, I'm very, very happy.
So you're okay. That's very good. That's very
good. My
good.
team and my former team.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm out of here.
Thank you very much for that, George Addo Jr.
In this part of the world, we rise early, way before the sunrise. We plan, we pray, we prep, just so we are a step ahead. We keep the conversations going to stay connected.